Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you just have to just start things all over again. So that's what I've done here now. I've started things all over. I hope that you guys are all here with me and can handle me starting things over today again. I had to do it. And hopefully now we will be able to continue the rest of the day with our eyes on not just SOFI, but on this SYTA that I suspect will soon rocket up for some strange and crazy reason. It'll just suddenly spike. I don't know why, but I have this feeling. But let's get back on over to the mainstream. Let's put this display capture up here. Sorry about the difficulties. But sometimes crap happens, people. Looking at SOFI now, I want you to know one thing about SOFI. The options, there's in the money going to be, if they're over 13, you're going to have 6,000 over 13. This is why I do not believe there will be any effort to get it to fall below 13 because they really don't care about 6,000. That number means nothing. There is 12,000 option at 1350. And there's 23,000 at 14. And folks, we would have been in pushing that 14 today if old Donald Trump hadn't opened his mouth about tariffs. We'd have hit 14 today. That's what I think. And the only reason we didn't, and you shorters better be freaking glad that he came out today and said that he was going to put tariffs on Apple. You better be glad DJ did that, because with the data from the PMI yesterday being so good and from the jobs, man, you'd have been in big trouble because she would have took off for 14 today had Donald just given this market a chance to get a little traction today. But he had to go out there and throw out an Apple tariff thing today to put a damper on the whole, just wet on the parade, folks. And now SOFI is going to go right on back up over 13, no problem at all. As I always say, you buy this stock at $12.77, you'll sell it at $13.20. And you're about to see it again. Today's low, $12.74, and you're going to see it go over $13.20. 20, and it'll either be this afternoon or it'll be Monday. It'll be over $13.20, and you'll get to sell it there if you want. Like I said yesterday when I told you to, if you buy it at $12.77, you'll get to sell it at $13.08, $13.11, $12, $13, and then maybe even as high as $13.20. Those are my calls. If you buy it at $12.88 or $12.77, you're going to get those numbers to sell at. So you just sold, some of you have it on your sheet and sold at $13.06 just then. Some of you sold at $13.07 just then too. And some of you are going to sell at $13.08, and then you're going to get a chance to buy it back at $12.97, $12.98, $12.99, $13 maybe. You'll see. You'll see. My numbers are there for a reason, folks. I guess there's no more 638s on this SYTA, huh? How do you like that? They've got this thing down 0.77, folks, where they're buying it down 6 cents is where they just got their last order to get. They got their last 6 cents down order filled just then. The final one at 6 cents down was just filled, folks. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. And because I'm so sure of it, I'm going to buy right now. SYTA, and I'm buying it right now at 640, see? So I told you, there's no more 638s or 639s. She's out of here. I guess. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I know they like to buy. Oh, and the bid just came to 643 and 644, folks. And this thing's on its way, folks. 1241 was the lowest 638 buy, and I got the last share of it, folks. And now the bid is 644 and the ask is 645. Now the bid is 643. The ask 645 because another place they love to hold a stock and accumulate it is 644 a share, folks, where I'm buying it right now. And it didn't stay there very long. Here we go, folks. She's gone past 644 now. She's past 644, and she's on her way right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time. This is the time we've been waiting on right here. This is the time. Bid is now 644. Ask is 645. And I'm now up 705 on this position today. And I'm going to be up 2,705 by the day's end. I'm going to be up $2,705 by the day's end. Now I'm going to sell 10 shares here. 646, 647, 648, 649. I'm going to sell 654. I'm about to sell 655. I'm going to sell 680. No, I don't want to do that. I want to take those out. And let's do some nibbling here. Let's buy some more shares here, right here, at 644 with them for a little bit. Let's try to buy 644. And let's take this out, take this out, take that out. Buy at market. I have to take those sell orders out because it's going to spike up there, and I don't want to be buying at the same price I'm selling, if you know what I mean. $641 now. This baby's really getting shaken around now, isn't it? Look at it running around. Look at it bouncing and bubbling. Getting hot, folks. It's starting to heat up right now. 641 again I just got. Bid 638, ask 643. And see, somebody's trying to hold this down still, trying to keep it here and just get as much as they can. Just like they just tried to get all they could at 631 and 633. Now it's a little ploy to make you think it's not going to go over 644. They didn't want you to think it was going to go over 631 either, or 32 or 33. They didn't think you would believe them. They tried to manipulate and make you think that it wasn't going to go over that, but it did go over it. Then they tried to pull it back down to 638 after it hit 644, and they didn't get people to fall for that. They bought all the 638s up, and now 640, folks. There's one more shot to get 638 they're trying now. One more shot to get a 638 buy. One more try to get a 638 buy during lunchtime, folks. Well, these market manipulators today, folks, they sure have a mission. And at this stage, it's try to dissuade people. Try to persuade them into falling for their little ploy that they did this morning when they stopped the stock when it was up 5%. They're trying to make you fall for something here, folks. They stopped this stock when it was up 5% and getting ready to go up 10 and then 20 and then 30 and then 40 and then 50. And they stopped it when it was only up 5% because they wanted to do exactly what they're doing now, ladies and gentlemen. Accumulate at 638 before they go to frickin' 10 and 12 and $15 with this. And that's my call, and I could be wrong, but I don't frickin' think so, people. I do not think so. Especially with all these efforts to hold it here. I had buy orders in at 488 and 489 on that dang thing. They didn't get it that low. $634, $635, just jumped to $636, $639. $634, $635, just jumped to $635.39. Whoa, that's not good, Shorty, when you're trying to get that 633 favorite number of yours and you got it to 634 and then it went to 635.39. Man, oh man. Watch out. You reached your limits, I think, here on running it down, guys, today. I think you reached your limits on running it down today. See your deliberate effort, but this is one time to that number, two times to that number, third time to that number here now. Big dump of shares right there to try to get one last buy right here, folks. Last try for 633. And unfortunately, the bid is now 635 and the ask is 638. That's too bad, Shorty. And now the bid is 635. The ask is 638. The bid 635. The ask 638. Why isn't the bid 631 and the ask 633 right now, Shorts? Why don't you have this down at your favorite number, 631, 633? Why are you settling with a 638 now instead? Huh? Why? Why isn't the bid 631 and the ask 633 if you guys really had the power to control this stock? And why is the bid just come up to 636 now instead of 635? I don't know, Shorts. I don't see your leverage here. I don't see your usual dominative 631 bid, 633 ask. Don't know why I don't see it, but I don't see it. And I'm glad I don't see it, because to me it means you're weak enough that you're weakening. To me it means you're weakening, Shorties. When I don't see a 631, 633 right here, boy, I go, why not? Why not? You mean the same people that had enough power to get the SEC to stop this stock up 5%? You don't have enough power now to get the price to fall all the way to 633 here during the lunchtime? During lunchtime, you cannot get a 633 buy during the lunchtime low. And now the bid has come up to 637 from the 636. Huh. The bid was 633, then 634, 635, 636, and now the bid is 637. Huh. Well, what do you know? And the ask is just 1 penny higher. Huh. Bid 637, ask 638, which never changed. The ask was at 638, and the bid has gone from 633, 4, 5, 6, and now up to 637. Does that make you think they want to buy this stock at 638, anybody? Do you get the impression they want to buy it at 638? I wonder how long the game will be played here this afternoon before they let it go like it was this morning. Don't look over here, people. Don't look at this stock. It's down 1.7% now. Don't look over here. Pay no attention to SYTA that was halted 5% up today and then driven down 8%. Don't pay any attention to this. Don't look over here. This thing has no chance. You could just see how they halted it, and they have all the power and authority to keep it down, right? Yeah. Sure you do, Shorty. I see your bid at 335, 635. I still am wondering, why isn't your bid 631 and your ask 633? I'm still asking that question. I'm still wondering if the bears are in control. That's what I'd see. I'd be seeing 631, 633 right now if the Bears had this thing by the horns here. They don't. They don't. Accumulate at 635, and then 638, and then 648, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98, 10. Watch it go all the way up to $10, folks. After the mysterious morning halt, 5% up. They were watching it run up 5%, a whole 5% gain, and they had to halt it, people. Had to halt it and make it fall 8% from that gain. Make it fall now almost 8%. They had to do it, folks. I'm still up 400 on it today. I sold it yesterday when I was up $5,100. I sold almost 3,000 shares when I was up 5,100 yesterday on this stock. There's your effort to manipulate. 631 now on the bid, 636 on the ask, so they can get a 633 order in. That's what we were looking for. That's showing you real balls there. Man, you guys have really got some big cojones there to get this thing down now to buy at 631. They're one of your favorite numbers. And shit, after that, I see it's filling at 635 now. What the hell's going on there? You couldn't hold 633 even? Huh. How come the bid is 631, just went up to 632? Bid 632, the ask is 636. You guys are going to be happy with 634 buys here? I guess you are, because that's where it's filling now. Huh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, lunchtime is almost over. The discounted lunchtime prices are about to end, everyone. They're ending right now, and the orders are filling at 633.88, coincidentally. 633.88 is the happy number to now accumulate. 633.88. 633.88 is where we're sitting now. Huh. Uh-oh. Now we're at 636, folks. 636 we're filling now. No more 33s are there. Be careful, shorts. And now I'm up $417 on this position today. Why isn't the bid at 631 and the ask 633 still? Jeez, they can't even hold it down there for 2 minutes, people. They weren't down there for 2 minutes. They couldn't hold it there. SYTA. I was looking at this chart here on SYTA this morning to show everyone. Look how far they'll let it fall down without halting it. Look at the distance from the flat line. Look how far they let it fall without halting it. But then look how high they let it go up when they halted it. See that? They'll let the price fall twice as far without halting it. But it goes up that far and they'll halt it. See how that works? See how market manipulation works? They'll let the price be manipulated down that far before they halt it. They won't halt it at all, in fact. They wouldn't have halted this if it kept going all the way down to in the 470s. They didn't yesterday. When it went to 428, they didn't halt it, folks. 2 days ago, when this thing dropped all the way down to 428, they didn't halt that damn thing. Yesterday, the low was in the 4s and the high was in the 8s. The low was 486 and the high was 888 or something. A $4 run with no halts at all yesterday. But today, it went up from 640 to 707, a 66-cent run up, and then they halted it. Yesterday, it has a $4 swing from the high to the low without being halted one time. And today, it goes up 66 cents and they halted it. The truth is sometimes more obviously blatantly manipulated than the fiction, folks. And you better take a look at SOFI right now, which I already told you was going to go to probably 13.30.33 today by the end of the day. Now down 12 cents. So when they had it down at 13.06 right there, look at that. 13 cents down. It's going to be, oh, that's just so damn scary, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's scary. Whew. That's scaring the hell out of everyone. I'm sure there's a lot of people selling SOFI and a lot of institutions bailing right now. I bet you there's a bunch of institutions bailing out right now. Not. Well, don't know what happened to the 633s that were just there at lunchtime, but they're gone now, folks. And it looks like there's just a simple effort here now to hold the stock down the rest of the day and keep it down 0.77. Or if it's only down 4, it'll be down 0.66. Which either one of those numbers they'd be happy with if they could hold it there. And but I don't believe they're going to, folks. I think it's just being, like here, I think it was being accumulated there before the spike. It was manipulated down to this price till they could get it at the $5 range, and then it started to go up, and they halted it at 7.13. And then they let them just sell back and forth to each other all afternoon. Here they're going to do this, selling to each other back and forth. And the computer's just going to try to hold this right here. And then right here right here is where we're going to start seeing the price slowly rise and rise and rise. And the next thing you know, it's back up here to $7.66 a share by the end of the day. And maybe even higher. It might go over 8 or 9 even, I think. We'll see. We'll certainly see, won't we? Oh, man, it's not even down 13 cents now. See, they just had it down to that 6.34 for a while to have it down 13 cents. Now it's only down 11. Take a look at all markets going up now. The S&P 500 is rising. The Dow is rising. The NASDAQ is rising. And the Russell is steadily rising, folks. All markets rising now. All stock market indexes on the rise. Looking at them right this second. SOFI pre-market low today, 1262. 1262 pre-market low. That means it should end up around 60 cents higher, 1320. 1322, see that? A 60-cent swing today. I knew it. 1322, you should have sold 1320, folks, and bought back down here at 1270s, and then you're going to sell again over 1320 on Monday. All right? You're going to sell again 1320 Monday, and then back down at buy it again at 1277, 1288, and then they're going to trade in this trench as long as they can, folks. I guarantee it. I'm pretty sure of it anyway. They've done it before. They've done it a lot before. Watching the volume now, 9,032,112, 9,033,112. There's 2 shares just bought at 636, folks. 9,033,120. There's a 7,000 share buy at 636. Oh, and she jumps up there on that to 638, folks. 9,040,000 shares now. And now she's only down 9 cents. 9,041,007. Somebody just pumped out 20 shares to make it fall 2 cents, folks. 904,182 is where we are. 904.2, another 1,000 bought at 638 now. 904.2,123. 904.2,123. And this is SYTA. 904.2,532. 300 shares just paid 638. 904.2,532. 904.2,532. There's no volume on this here. 904.2,032. 904.3,032. So there's 500 shares sold to get it to go down a penny. 904.5. 2,000 shares bought and it went back up 2 cents. 904.5048. And we're at 638. They paid that price. 904.5208. Huh? Now 258. 50 shares at 637. 904.5441. 150 at 637. 904.5598. 904.5598. 904.5988. 500 just bought it at 638. 904.6361. 4 shares just bought at 638. 904.6365. 904.6419. About 50 shares bought at 638. 904.6469. 80 shares just paid at 638. 904.6599. 200 just at 637. 904.6722. 904.6722. 2 shares just bought at 637. 904.6724 now. 1 share bought at 637, folks. 904.6833. 904.6833. 11 shares just bought at 637. 904.6844. And I'm reading these off for you so you can see that right now it's just trickle. 904.6, 904.7 now. 188. 904.7318, so 250 shares at 636. 904.7344, 50 shares at 636. 904.7413 now. 904.7571, 150 at 636. 904.7571. 904.7. 904.7871, 500 shares just bought at 636. 904.8071. 904.8071. What I'm wondering is why isn't this price down to 633 and being held at 633? Why are they holding it at 638? Why? 904.8706. 2,000 shares just bought. 904.8966, and we're back to 638. 904.8966. 904.8966. Back to 638. 904.8. 904.9016. 100 shares paid at 638. 904.9016. 904.9016. 9062. There was 13,000 shares at 632 there. 13,000 they dumped. 9063,284. 13,000, ladies and gentlemen, exactly 13,000 shares dumped there to get to a 632. 9063485. 9063485. 5,000 just paid at 635 now. 9063881. 9063881. 9064651. So there's 800 shares at 635 bought. Lots of little ones here. 9064736. 9064737. One share bought at 635. 9064793. 9065. But there's 1,000 bought at 635. 9066143. 9066143. 173. 30 shares paid at 635. 9066173. 9066247. 50 shares bought at 635. 90664. 9066449. 50 shares again at 635. 9066474. 9068. 2,000 at 634 just bought. 9069034. 9069034. Now look at the number it's down, folks. 13 cents. 13 cent down at the end of lunchtime, folks. 13 cents. Is anybody really concerned about selling 13 cents down a stock, down 2%? Is anyone going to panic sell down 2%, down 13 cents? Nope. No, they're not, folks. That's not going to induce any fear at all. It may look cool on their little manipulator sheet that they got it down 13 cents, but that's not going to scare anyone out. 907, no. Last buys at 633. Last chance at 633, folks, before we take it to 8 or 9. 9071 249. 9071 249. 9071 271. 50 shares just bought. Another 20 shares there. Another 100 shares. 9071 303. 100 shares bought at 634. 9071 404. Don't ask me why it's not at 633 a share where they're accumulating. 9071 547. 9071 622. 9071 722. 100 shares. Happy to buy it. 13 cents down. I don't know why. 9072 422. 9072 427. 5 shares just bought at 634. 9072 427. 9072 429. 2 shares paid at 634. 9072 429. 435. 6 shares bought at 634, folks. And unfortunately, it's not 633 for the shorts. It's 634. 9074 379. 300 shares bought at 634. 9082. Folks, that's 10,000 shares just bought at 636. It just jumped 2 cents. 9082 now. That's right. They paid $6.36 a share and bought 10,000 shares just then. 9082-837. 90833. 500 shares just paid $6.36. 9083-342. 9083-342. 9083-342. They're sitting on the sidelines waiting, folks. They're going to come in on this thing. They couldn't hold it down 13 cents, and I don't know why. 9084, 9085. 1,000 to make it fall, another 1,000 to make it rise. 9085, 948. 9086, 846. 1,000 more there bought. At 635, 9088 now. 9088, 917. 9088, 917. And I want to get my stream up on the top screen so I can see what you guys are saying. And let's move this up here to the television. There it is. Up on the TV screen. There we go. Gary Edwards, Corella. Okay. RGTI and QUBT looks like new daily high coming. SOFI too. All right. 13.13. And I told you SOFI was going to go. If you bought it at 12.77, you could buy it. You could sell it at 13.20. I told you guys that. More institutions now coming in. We've reached a new all-time high. 1,004 institutions that own SOFI now. 1,004 institutions that own SOFI now. All right. Very nice. Very nice, SOFI. Let's go, baby. Come on. There you go. 13.14 now. Beautiful. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, if you bought SOFI at 12.88, you can sell it at 13.20. You can do it every single time, folks. That's what I told you yesterday when it hit 12.77. Buy it here, sell it at 13.20. Start putting your sell orders in at 13.13, 13.14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Put them all up there, folks. I told you to. I told you could do this yesterday. I called it out yesterday. I said every time they pull it down to the 88 or 77 or 66, buy it there and it'll go back up to the 20 or the minimum 13. That's what I keep telling you. And I'm right again, folks, on it. Right again on this. I'm going to be right on this stock too this afternoon. You'll see. It's not going to... Day before yesterday, they ran it up at the end of the day. Yesterday, they ran it down at the end of the day. Today, they're going to run it up at the end of the day. They keep mixing it up, folks. They're going to run this thing up at the end of the day. Yesterday, like I said, day before yesterday, they ran it way up at the end of the day where I made a lot of money. Then yesterday, they ran it down a lot at the end of the day. Today, they're going to reverse it and go up again. That's how they do it, folks. They want to keep it all unsteady for you so you can't tell what they're ever going to do. They like to keep you guessing, people. They like to keep you guessing. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Not today, I'm not. And then by the fact that it's not still down 13 cents tells me where this is going to go. Go, SOFI. Come on, baby. And I don't own that much SOFI anymore, but I can tell you one thing. I'm going to be selling it here. That's right. I'm going to sell it here, folks. And I don't own that much of it, but I'm going to sell 10 shares at a time. 13.15, 13.16, 13.17, 13.18, 13.19, 13.20. I'm going to sell 13.21. 22. Yep, I sure am. All the way up here, I'm going to sell, folks. I'm going to sell every one of these sell orders up here. Every one. I'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 shares out. Yep. Up she goes, folks. SOFI. Rising to the occasion. Duck King, SOFI's headed towards 15 or 16 or pull back to 11 and 12. No. SOFI has 2 points of resistance. One is 13.12 for the low, and the high in the sell is 13.46. All right. Those are the 2 points of resistance today. And they were actually able to get SOFI way down to 1275, where I told everyone, buy the shit out of this at 1277. You'll probably sell it at 1313 to 1320. That's what I told everyone this morning. And where do you know? It's at 1313 right now and went up to 1315 already. How do you like them apples, folks? Called that right to the number. Called it, folks. I told you, I've told everybody here on this channel many times, when they drop it down below the 13 to the 1277 or 1288, buy it there because they're going to get it over 13s again. I showed you on the historical map today 20 times that they did this. So they're doing it again now. Big surprise, huh? Big old surprise. What a big surprise. What a big surprise they would do it again now. Like they've probably done 25 times this year. Drive a price down to the 88, 77, 66, and then back up over to the 20. They've done that at least 40, 50 times this year. And they're going to keep doing it because it works so well for them, folks. You're going to see me sell these orders up here, and then I'll be putting my buy orders in down at 1301 and 1297, 1298, and I'll probably get them tomorrow. You'll see. Yep, there they go, folks. See you later, shares. Nice knowing you. Nice buying you. 50 cents less than where I'm selling you today. And now I look at the last shares to be sold at $6.33 a share here. And congratulations, those of you that just got $6.33 on this stock this afternoon. I want to commend you for making good buys at good low numbers where they like to accumulate shares. And I could be wrong, but I think we're really going to see this thing take off here. This is going to go this afternoon. It's not going to drop like yesterday. It's going up. And this morning is why. This morning is the reason. This morning's move up, where they halted it up 5%, is the only reason the price is here now. Because of that halt. This price could be $9 or $10 already if it weren't halted up 5% and then dropped 6% down. 7% down now. They've dropped it. But it was going to be up 20 or 30% before they attacked it, folks. And look, the last 633 just went bye-bye. Toodles. And now the bid is 635. The ask is 636. It's all over. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. 635 is the bid. 636 is the ask. Look at these massive wall of shares that have been bought here between 644 and 637. Look at all these massive shares bought here. Up she goes. I'm up $400 now on it. I'm up $401.40 on this stock today. Bid now is 635, ask is 636. There's no more 11-cent spread like it was an hour ago. There was an 11-cent spread on this thing. And the time is running out for these shorts here. The bid is 634, the ask is 636. If the market makers had any control of it, the bid would be 631 and the ask 633 right now. But the bid is 634 and the ask is 636, and that's because the bulls are in control, not the bears. The bulls are running this stock now. If the bears were running it, the bid would be 631 and the ask would be 633 right now. They're not in control. The bulls are. I'm telling you, folks, the bulls are in control of this stock right here, not the bears. If the bears were in control, the bid would not be 634. It would be 631 and the ask would be 633. But instead, the bid is 634 now, and the ask just rose to 636. Huh. And now the bid is probably going to come up to 635 because their assessment is, shit, we can't even get a 634 anymore. And the bid is 634, the ask is 636. The bid is 634, the ask 636. The bid 634, the ask 636, and just so you're aware, there's now 238,000 at 637, and there's going to soon be even more at 636. It looks like they're going to try to get this number to go way beyond this number. There might even be 200,000 share buys coming in at this number in a moment. Bid is 634, ask is 635. I don't know why it isn't 632 and 33. I don't know why. I'm appalled that they don't have a bid now at 632 and ask at 633. I don't know why. It's kind of hard to understand. If they were really in control, they sure would. $634 bid, $635 ask. TNXP's rising, 28.50. All right, good. Well, I'm going to keep my eye on this thing because I think this thing's going to explode. I think this is going to just suddenly take off again. Someone's trying to keep their thumb on it, though. Someone's trying to keep it suppressed. They're doing a good job right now holding it right here and leeching shares away from gullible retailers, leeching them away. Leeching them out of it. SOFI, 13.13 now. Beautiful. 13.11, 13.12, 13.11, 13.12. Listen, the only concern manipulators have now is getting either a 13.13 close or keeping it under 13.50 before the end of the day. They don't care about this 13. There's only 6,000 shares options at 13. They'll rather than use up a bunch of money to get it down to 13 or below, they're not going to waste that kind of money. They're not going to do that. I don't believe so. No. Not for 6,000 shares. I don't think so, folks. And hey, look at this, man. I'm up 1,058 on this thing. SYTA. Look at SYTA, ladies and gentlemen. The bid is 655. The ask is 660. SYTA. Here, come buy some shares from me. 650, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Yeah, come on, take these. Oh, they'll come up here again. The bid is 650, 647. The ask is 650. SYTA. I told you guys. I told you it was all manipulation. All of it manipulation, folks. I told you so. Yep. Just sold 646. You got to take my shares now, even though I'm up 700, guys. I'm sorry. You got to take them here from me now, even though I'm up $700 on it. You're going to have to buy them. You got to buy my shares. There you go. 645. Thank you. 645 again. Thank you for taking that from me. And now I'm up 777 shares. Bid 643, ask 647. Just sold 645. And I'm now up $777 on this position. Just sold 648. Just sold 648. Now I'm going to come in underneath it. I'm going to try and buy 642, or actually 639. Going to try to buy 638 one more time before they let this thing really run. I'm going to try and buy 641. Going to come in and try to buy 643. Try to buy 644 because they absolutely love that number. Try to buy 645. There we go. I'll take that. Thank you. I just bought 645. I appreciate it. Well, I knew you'd want to give me that. Put some buy orders in down here. Look at the KY flag at 643.31. 64331 they're begging for, folks. They're trying to steal away. 64331. And I'm going to fill right here at 644. What do you know? They've given me a 644 buy now. So all those numbers they tried to just hold at 631, that didn't last long. Those 631 and 638s, man, those things went by fast, folks. Those went by very rapidly. And I just bought 642. I don't want to thank you for that. Kind of wondering how come the price isn't still at 633 where it was 10 minutes ago. But it's not. And I'm going to keep buying here from them. And just got 642 again buy. It just sold SOFI at 13.15. SOFI's on the run, folks. And man, is this thing getting ready to cut loose, baby. Look at the chart on this now. Let's go look at the chart on SYTA. Oh, look at them trying to suppress that thing running over. Look at it break over the 200. Look at them trying to clamp down on it here, trying to clamp it down, trying to stop it from going over that 200 right now, folks. There's heavy metal here. This is going to be big time crunch here. And watch the buyers as they try to push this down again below the 200. We need to see big buyers coming in. Look at that candlestick that pushed it all the way up and over. I just bought it 638, 639. Thank you. Thank you for your effort to push this thing down to the 45 again here. Trying to push it down, folks. Trying to suppress it, folks. They're trying to suppress it again. See how it was breaking over? It was about to break away right there. They're trying really hard to stop this thing. Look at all the green that came in there right there. Look at the big buy right there. Boom. They took it at the price 635, folks, and they spiked it all the way to 645 just then. That's just the beginning, folks. This is just the beginning. It's just getting all warmed up right now. It's just the beginning, folks, of where we're going to go to with this stock. This is just the beginning. It's just starting to boil. And I just got a 640. I thought I was going to get a 638 right there. Jeez, I thought they were going to get it back down to 638. I'm still feeling at 640. And there's a wall of shares here, folks. 333,000 already bought at 372,000 already bought here at 640, folks. And there's a massive wall of buyers here. Buyers galore at this price right here where they're trying to run it down to again. I'm not falling for it. Just filled at 639 right here at this number, right here. 179, 387 there. 334,000 there, right there. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't get halted on that movement. Yeah, it was up 10 whole cents. They should have halted that mother right then again. They should have put the brakes on that thing. Fucking sad, man. So sad. So ridiculously manipulated. So blatantly, so outright in your face manipulated today. Well, somehow I'm still up 418 on the position today, and I'm glad. I expect to be up 4,000 on it by the end of the day, possibly. I'm not kidding. After this little shenanigans and bullshit that they're going to pull for another hour, half hour, or whatever, I think this thing could go to $7, $8 just in a heartbeat, just right on up. I don't see any reason for it not to. I don't even see. If there was real manipulation and real power amongst what they were doing, the price would be $6.33 right now a share. All right. But there is not any, so I'm going to bid here. And I just filled at $6.36 again. Jeez, oh Pete. SYTA is the stock I'm buying here at the very bottom below this massive wall of protection over me. All these buyers here are going to push this price back up over where they got in. They're going to push it back over that. You'll see. Just be patient, folks. Time is on our side here. You'll see them all buying these shares up. The dollar cost average down right here. Everyone that bought at higher prices are buying here now. $6.35 bid, $6.37 on the ask. Just fill one more time at $6.36. By the way, both of those numbers, $6.35 is green, meaning they just raised that bid, and the ask is $6.37, meaning they just raised the ask. Both of them are green, so both numbers are being risen here now, are rising. Both the bid and the ask up, green. What a surprise that would be the case. Especially with the price over $6.33 a share, folks. It's critical for you to realize how much that $6.33 usually means to them. But apparently right now, that number doesn't mean a damn thing to them. All they care about is buying as much as they can at $6.36, I guess. Because the order just filled at $636.85. So I guess they've given up the effort to get a $6.33 buy now. $636.85 is where it just filled. $636.85. And the bid is still $635, ask $637. Bid is $635, ask $637. And it's filling at $636.95. $636.95, folks, when the ask is $637. The bid $635, the ask $637, and fills at $636.95, right under the ask. And now it's $636. Oh man, it just went to $635, $637, filling at $636.85. Right underneath the ask is where they're going in, folks. Right under the ask. They're going to push it up. It's going to rise. Now the bid is $633. The ask $634. One last desperate attempt. Let us get one more $633. They plead and beckon and claw for. Let us get one more $633, please, before it goes to 10. Bid $633, ask $634, and I ask, why isn't the bid $632 and the ask $633 here? That's what I want to know. Come on, you market-making, manipulating bastards. Do what you always do. Accumulate at 633, not 633 and a half. That's pitiful that you're having to do that. Well, I call it like I sees it, folks. I know normally they like to prove their might and power by holding the price at the 33 mark, and I see them buying now at 633 and a half. So I look at that as encouraging, all right? Little subtle things, folks, that make me smile, and that's one of them. Seeing their bid at 633 and their ask at 634. Oh, yeah. Filling right underneath the ask now, 633.93. Now filling at the ask, 634. Now they've risen them both, 634 on the bid, 635 on the ask. Weak, folks. They're weak here. They're very weak here. I'll buy there. Just filled at 635. All right. That's good, folks. Bid is 634. Ask 635. There's no more effort for 631s. No more effort for 633s. And now they're scrapping for 634.88 buys. All right. That's just the beginning, folks. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Watch it run, folks. Watch this thing run that I'm up 398 on now today. Bid 334, ask 335. I'm up 398 on it. Bid 334, ask 335. 634, ask 635. The ask is about to rise, folks. It's going up. The demand is there. The clicks are happening now. We're starting to see some money coming in. 634 is the bid. 635 is the ask. And that's a terrible number for the shorts to see. The bidders at 634. I can promise you that. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. And now the bid is 635. And the ask is 636. Let's go, baby. SYTA. The bid is 635. The ask is 636. The bid is 635. Ask 636, folks. They're in trouble. The bid is now 635. Ask 636. All the fake shares have been sold. A long time passing. All the fake shares they could hold. Oh, they're all gone, yeah. All the cheap fake shares got sold. Now it's time for us to behold. Watch it go, folks. This will be a great afternoon. This is gonna be a great afternoon. Yeah. Bid 635, ask 636. They're filling now at 635 and a half. The bid is 635, ask is 636. There's no more shares available at 633. No more fictitious shares available at 634. Now you gotta pay the 635, and soon it'll be 645, and then it'll be 665. You'll all witness it, folks. Watch it rise now. Watch it slowly climbing. Bid 635, 636, and the orders are filling at the ask right at 636. The orders are filling now on the ask. The bid is 635, and you can't get it unless you pay the ask. The bid is 635, and you cannot get it unless you pay the ask. And of course, then, just as I say that, someone dumps in an ask 1 penny below, coincidentally, 1 penny below what everybody was just happily paying for. Huh. That's interesting. Somebody saw all the shares being sold at 636, and they decided to throw out a 635 sell. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah. They saw all the shares selling at 636, and they decided they wanted to sell theirs less. Okay. I got you. I still wonder, why in the hell don't the Bulls, why don't the Bears have this bid at 633? There it is. That's it. There's where they want it. 632 bid, 633, 634 ask. 632 bid, 634 ask. Here's the true MMs in action, folks, with all the 633s they can buy now. They've got it where they want it. 632 bid, 634 ask. And I'm still up 338 on it today. I can sell every dang share I got right now and walk away with 309 in my pocket. But I don't think so, folks. I've already seen too many little spikes here pushing it up each time. There's a lot of desire still here. There's a lot of fakery going on here, folks. A lot of fakery going on. I'm just waiting, folks. I'm waiting for these market manipulators to try their whole hand here at 145. Quarter till 2, folks, and then I'm hoping to see a 2-hour run up. I've already, see, there they go. That was it. That was the end of it right there. It ended just then. It just ended just then, folks. It just ended just then, folks. And I just got a 633 for the last time, folks. I just bought the last 633 you're going to buy right there. Man, they took that down for a second to 629, and man, it jumped back to 633 in a heartbeat. That sure did slam the door on their effort to dump right there, man. Somebody, when they tried to dump it, man, somebody pumped it, man. They pulled in on that fast when it hit 629. It was only there for a flash of a second and then jumped right back up to 633.34. And now they were filling at 633.99, folks, with the market manipulators trying to get a 631 bid in. We're filling 100 thousandths below the ask price. And I'm buying here. Bid is 632, ask is 635. I just filled at 634 because it's breaking loose, folks. They can't get any more 633s here. They just raised the 633. The ask is 639. And I'm just going to fill at 636 right there. All right. And here we go, baby. Bid 633, ask 639. Filling at 636. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Bid is 633, ask 639. Filling at 636 again. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Here we go, folks. Bid 633, ask 639. Bid 633, ask 639. Bid 634.39. I'm going in here, folks. They just threw in the towel right there. They just threw in the towel, and I filled 635. 34, 36. Look at that manipulation effort. The ask just dropped down to 636 to try to catch some 635s. They can't get any 633s anymore. They dropped the bid of the ask to 636 at least to try to get a few 635s before they're all gone too, folks, because the buyers are coming in here, folks. Let's go look at this chart right now. Look at that. Oh, man, 1 time to rinse them out, 2 times rinse them out, 3 times squash them out completely there. Look at the big sell trying to squash them out, but she's running back up now, and they try to sell more right there. Look at that sell effort to try to hold it here. Bid, unfortunately, is 634, and the ask is 635 for the shorts. That doesn't show any strength for them. That shows no strength on their part. It shows weakness. Weakness, people. Weakness. Bid 634, ask 635 is weakness. I'm just waiting, folks. I see what's happening here. Unfortunately, the bid is over there wanting price 633. The bid 634, and the ask is 635. And looks to me like people are buying this damn thing here. 202,950 at this price. I'm up 400 today on this position. Bid is 634, ask 635. Bid 634, ask 635. Somebody just filled a little bit ago at 664, ladies and gentlemen, at 12:22 this afternoon. 664. See that? See that? At 12:22. This is what this thing's about to do, folks. This thing's going to rocket, man. I'm going to put my sell orders. I got them here. I'm going to put them all the way up here to 664. I'm going to put 664 in here, 661. Return to order, and I'm going to make that 200. $662, $663. I guess I got to get rid of all these. And let me just change this and go to 5s here. And let me just see where I can buy here now. 634. Thank you. Rejected buying power. Oh, geez. Oh, Pete's. Well, I'm up $321 on this position today. Now up 305 on it. Folks, I want you to know, I know how frustrating it is to be up $2,000 and be excited about a stock running up and then to see market manipulation. But this is the kind of thing that tries to keep you from being in the market, folks. This is the kind of thing that tries to keep you. This is exactly the kind of activity that they want to put into your mind to scare you out of the market and keep you out so they can keep control over it. They don't want retail to have any kind of control at all on a stock price. As you can clearly see, to see a stock halted up 5% is beyond fathomable for me almost. I can't understand it at all. But I know it exists, and even though they say market manipulation doesn't exist, it definitely does, and you all just witnessed how it was done. A stock up 5% got halted, and now it's down 8% after they halted it. It's in the negative 2.3% when it was up 5.7 this morning, and I was up $2,000 plus. And I was selling orders there when I was up 2,000. I sold 50, I sold 50, I sold 50, I sold 50, I sold 50. But that's what they didn't like, is that I was making money. I just sold SOFI at 13.16. Nice. Let's go SOFI all the way up to 13.20 like I called for the high today. It'll be about 65-cent swing from the high to the low when I sell it at 13.20 today. Very nice. Nice, SOFI. You're about to go green. Yay. Well, I told you, folks, if you were to buy SOFI at $12.77 today, you could sell it at $13.20 most likely. Anytime you buy this at $12.77, you can. I just sold $13.18. And now the market manipulators decide to take the price of this SYTA down to $6.13. That's a little ha at the end of the day. Take it down and manipulate it to $6.13 and show what they can do. We just got some $6.13 before we let it go to $8 and $10, and we scared you out at $6.13 today. I just sold at $13.19 on SOFI, it looks like, I guess. We got the price to $6.13. Look at us. Look at the big, powerful shorts getting the price to $6.13. We took it from 5% up where we halted it, but it's 5% down now. Are they going to halt it here? Are you going to halt it here? Hey, SEC, we were up 5.7% and you halted it. Now we're down 5.7%. You need to halt this thing. You need to halt this right now. Show that you're equally concerned for people to lose money when the price is falling as you are concerned for the people to lose money when it's rising. Let's see you step in right now and halt this thing. You halted it when it was up 5%. Now I want you to halt it while it's down 5%. Where are you? Where are you to save us now? You saved us from the run-up. You saved us from our profits. Why don't you save us now from our losses, SEC? Frickin' ridiculous. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Jeez, oh Pete's. Ridiculous, people. Frickin' ridiculous. Wow. They don't give a flippin' frying ass how far this thing falls. This thing fall 20% right now. They wouldn't frickin' halt this thing, I guarantee you, folks. They would not halt this thing, I promise you. 613 at almost 2 o'clock now. $613 bid, folks, and $616 ask. Low today, folks. They didn't care that it fell to $5.42 this morning. They didn't stop it from falling there. They never halted it as it fell to that price, folks. They didn't care that it fell all the way down to 5.42. They didn't give a damn about that. Just so you're aware of that. They did not care at all that the price fell, and they did not intend to even halt it there. It wasn't halted that stopped it from falling to 542. It was the sheer manipulation that stopped it from falling any further. But the market was not going to be halting this price when it was down 542. They weren't going to halt it. No, they weren't. They weren't going to halt it there, folks. Just goes to show you, if right now, if they could get the price to fall from 613 down to 542, they wouldn't halt it there either. They don't give a shit. They don't care how far it falls. They only care when it starts to go up, people. They'll only intervene. They'll only stop and intervene. Or yesterday afternoon when they decided to intervene at a quarter till so nobody could do anything. And everyone trapped. At a quarter till, the attack came and they halted the market so that no one could make a single move. They locked everyone's hands yesterday. I mean, this is something else around this stock. Bid 613, ask 614. Well, I've got 3,200 shares of this stock. And I'm only down $274 today. I made $1,000 on it yesterday. Well, I was up 5,100 yesterday. Just sold 616. Just sold 617. I'm only down 176 now today. Just sold 1318 on SOFI. Just sold SOFI 1318. But folks, the SEC wasn't going to step in and rescue us from a falling price just there. They weren't going to step in and rescue us. I just sold SOFI at 1319. The SEC's only there to rescue the shorts and the market manipulators, people. Just sold SOFI at $13.20. And I told you, people, if you bought at $12.77, you'd sell at $13.20 either this afternoon or Monday. That's what I told you. If you bought SOFI at $12.77, you'd either sell at $13.20 this afternoon or Monday, is what I said to every one of you. And I see the market manipulators have now acquired some shares of this at 608 this afternoon. And again, the price is down 6% now, but the SEC does not give a flying crap about you. They don't care that it's down 6%. They only care when it goes up 5%. They're only going to halt it when it's up 5%. They don't care how freaking far it falls. They don't care. Their only concern is for the market manipulators and the hedge funds that send them big time money when they halt a stock. Go watch the Jim Cramer YouTube video on how hedge funds manipulate the market. One time in the middle of the interview, Jim Cramer is asked, well, what about the Fed? And what about their Fed decision that might be announced this afternoon? He said, the Fed is in on it. The Fed's in on it, he said. The Fed is in on the manipulation. No, Catapulson, I'm not going to hold this stock. I'm down. Well, I made good money on it this week. I'm back up over 10,000 in my account. I'm at 10,572, but no, I'm not going to be doing that. I see what they're doing to this stock, and I see that it's in the controls of some very wicked people right here. Some very wicked people are in control of this stock. Very wicked, very wicked, very wicked people in control of this stock, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very wicked. Very dark, very wicked people that are surrounding this stock, with wicked people that they are being influenced by, and wicked people that are under their control. They're all under the control of these people, folks. And to bear witness to what happened today, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most egregious, offensive, unbelievable manipulation moves I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And I'm not going to hold this stock. As a matter of fact, as you can see, I'm selling order after order now at 601 a share. And I don't give a flying rip's ass. I'm going to get out of this freaking stock today. And I'm done with the game. I saw the manipulation this morning that's surrounding this stock. And now I'm selling at $5.95, and I'm going to stop selling it, because if they take it to $5.88, I'm going to start buying the shit out of it. So I'm going to stop selling it now. There it is, $5.88. I'm in. But look, folks, they're not going to halt it down 10% now. There's no reason to halt it down 10%. They can only halt it when it's up 5%, folks. There's no concern for you or me to stop it down 11% now. They have no qualms about this at all. No concern for you, no concern for the public, no concern. All they care about is they don't give a shit how much money you lose here right now, people. They could care frickin' less. Take me from a $2,000 profit morning to an $1,100 loss today is what they did. It's tough to stomach this sometimes, folks. I know it. This can really, really, really ruin a week that we had, a great week we had going. I just got a 588 buy. Kiss my ass, shorts. And now I'm going to buy at 590. Disgusting. Fuck. 572 now. And they don't give a flying rat's ass what happens to us, folks. They only care about the market manipulators of this world. As you can see here, folks, there's still a lot of time left in this day. So I'm just selling some 5 shares at a time. I'm only doing some very, very small sell orders because I still think that there's a possibility this is going to be the last of the washouts. And this thing could go up to $6 or $7. I still think it. I want to give them the impression that I'm scared here and that I'm selling everything. But I still got 3,000 shares. But I want to make them think I'm scared. Make them think they're stealing my shares from me at 574 now. Now they're stealing them from me at 575. Oh, they just stole some from me at 575 then. Oh, they just stole some from me at 576. Huh. 573, 574, 575, 576. Don't know why they were so concerned to get it down to 573 again, but I've already told you that number 73 has become a crowd favorite. That number 73 has become a collector's favorite number. I'm going to let him steal some from me now at 577. God's number. And 579. Bid is 574. Ask 577. Filling at 57699. Bid is 574. Ask 577. The stock I'm on is SYTA, ladies and gentlemen. The bid is 573. The ask is 577, and I'm buying it here. I just sold at 581. SYTA, I just sold 581. Well, it doesn't keep dropping. It just stopped dropping. And now I'm going to show you how to buy this. I'm going to come in here at 579 and try to buy there. I'm going to try to buy 580. I'm going to try to buy 581. I'm going to try and buy 582. I'm going to go ahead and go 583. And now I'm going to come in at 584. I just bought at 584. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to sell 20 shares at 588. 25 and 587. Now I'm going to come in underneath this. I'm going to buy 5 at 584. And I just filled at 584. Going to buy again there. Filled again at 584. The bid is now 583. The ask is 585. And I'm trying to buy 584 again. Just got it one more time. The bid is 583. The ask is 585. Just bought at 582. Thank you. Let's try that again. Notice there is now a 6 cents between the bid and the ask. And I just sold at 580 just then. Just bought 580. Just bought 578. But I tell you what, man, they're dedicated to holding this thing down here below 6 somehow. I just wonder how high this is going to go in the after hours with all this intimidation today and all this market manipulation on it. How high is it really going to go? When the MMs get out of it, how high is it really going to go? Nice, Rick. Way to go. Sold some SOFI calls. We'll buy them back Tuesday if it pulls back again. Nice. And now the bid is 577. The ask is 579. The manipulation has come to a head, folks. It's squeezed all tight. There's no more 11-cent bid-ask difference. We're right there. 577, 579. I'm going to keep coming in on it, folks. Got a 578 right there. Beautiful. Bid 577, ask 578. Buy at market coming in. Bid is now 575, ask 579. The ask just went to 580. Filled at 578. The bid is now 577. The ask is 580. Just filled at 579 again. The bid is 576. The ask is 580. Come on, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go this afternoon. Bid is 576. Ask is 580. Just filled at 578. Just filled 578 again. Bid 576, ask 580. Filled 578. Bid just raised to 577. Just filled at 579. Bid is 578. Ask is 580. Bid is 577. Ask is 580. Just filled 579. Just 580's filling now, folks. Bid 578, ask 580. Bid 577, ask 580. Bid 576, ask 580. All to hold it underneath 580 as long as they can, folks. 576, 580. That's not one of their numbers. Neither one of those are shorty numbers. Neither one of those are short numbers. I'm just really wondering, when are they going to start throwing out the real offers on this? When is the real money going to come in and start buying it like they did this morning on that news? When will all the fakery be done? All the fakery that started this morning when the price was up 5% and they halted it. When will that all be over? With a bid 576, ask 580. Look at this order filling at 5763161. God. Holy crap, folks. Look at that market manipulation. $57746. $577 they're filling at now this afternoon, folks. So here we are, folks, coming into the last hour and a half of the day as they try to shake you out right here. 566 now they're trying to get some buys at 566 before they let it run on up. $2,000 up this morning, and they halted it. I keep wondering, when is the SEC going to stop this drop now? They stopped it when we were up 5% this morning. Now they've let it fall almost 13% this afternoon, but they don't care to stop it. And now it's fallen. It was up 5% gain today when they halted us, and now it has had a 12% drop. And they don't give a flying, frippin' shit. They don't care about anybody. They don't care about the price falling down 12 or 13%. They can only stop it when it goes up 5%, people. All right? They don't care about a fall of 12 or 13. There's no reason to halt falls of 13. There's reasons to halt it up 5%, though. And I'm here to tell you, they wouldn't halt this damn thing. If it was down 40%, they wouldn't halt it. They will if they start running it down at 345. They'll halt it then, because then you can't do shit. You can't do shit. They'll halt it for 15 minutes at 345 like they did yesterday, and you can't do a damn thing then. Wow, this market, I tell you, the manipulation is just absolutely unbelievable. Should have put my money over onto LTRY today. Up 27% today instead of being manipulated like this one. And even it's been manipulated down this afternoon. $566 close. I want some money to buy with a runner. I'm going to move all this money over onto a true runner on Monday, and I'm going to make about 200% gain on Monday off of this. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm selling here, folks. I'm going to get out 50 shares at a time, and I don't give a shit where this thing ends up. We still got an hour and a half, but I'm going to start selling. I've got 2,941 shares, and I'm going to start selling here at the 569. And I'm going to try and sell 570 and just keep selling it up. 573, 574, 575, 6, and 7, which I believe it will go up to at least, maybe. And until then, I'm just going to be selling them off here. Let them get some shares here cheap. And selling him here, folks. Selling at market. And I don't want to sell 50. I just want to sell 5. Sell at market. I just sold at 564. I just sold 564. And again, folks, I still think this thing could explode in the final hour. All right, so they're not going to eke me out all my shares. I'm just going to leak out 5 shares at a time, folks. Just filled at 564. So I'm not in a huge hurry to sell here and put this cash away. Bid is 563. The ask is 565 because the opportunity for them they can't resist the opportunity to close this at 566 today, folks. It's just their inherent manipulative nature, and so they're going to try to close this at 566 today after how they got a stock to stop going up at 5% up today. I just don't really know, ladies and gentlemen, but I can tell you one thing: somebody very powerful is surrounds this stock. Somebody very, very, very powerful is controlling this stock in a major way. And when you see the price yesterday go from 486 to 888 without a halt, and then fall from 488 down to from 888 fall back down to 666 without a halt. And then today you saw it go up 5% and get halted. Who's behind that? Yesterday the SEC didn't give a shit about this stock and what it did. With a $4 swing from the high to the low. The SEC had nothing to do with this thing yesterday. But they had to stop it today, people. Yesterday didn't care that it went up to $9, but today it broke over 6 and went to 7, and they had to stop it at 7. I can tell you one thing today, folks, right now. When I get out of this stock, I'll never touch it again. I'll never, ever, ever touch this stock again when I'm out of it today, because this thing, you can see, these people are connected. These people have some connections. Whoever's in control of bidding and working this stock, they have big power and they've got big connections that they could make it have a $4 swing yesterday without any halts at all, and today only swing $1.50 and be halted. That's somebody with some big connections, folks. Big pockets, big money. Now I'm taking these sell orders away. I'm getting rid of these sell orders. Screw them. I'm not going to give them these cheap ones. I just sold at $5.69. Just sold at $5.69. Just sold $5.69. I'm glad I took those share orders away. Just sold $5.70. Just sold $5.73. Sold $5.71. And here we go, folks. I guess all the market manipulators got out. I guess they're all done with it. Just sold $5.75. I don't know what happened to the 566 shares. I guess it was all fake and shake and bake. Just sold $5.74.
There's a 3-pound. Ooh, the sticky 3-pound weight. Why is that so sticky?
I don't know. Oh, because I had it taped to the stand.
Yikes. Now I can't use it. It's all sticky. Okay, here's your picture.
Oh, no. I'm just taking pictures. Oh, hold on. Okay.
It's messy. You can tell I cook in it.
There she is. All right. Your eyes are closed, honey.
Oh, boy. How'd I do that?
Retake. I don't know. Smile. Smile. Don't look Frankensteinish. And no fake smiles. We want real.
I don't know.
There, that's good.
That
looks good. That looks good. You like that?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We'll just let everybody see.
Fat?
We'll just let everybody see on the screen
Do
here.
I look fat?
No, you don't look fat. Of course not. You can't look fat when you're not fat. You cannot look fat when you're not fat. There you are. Let's get you in here.
Sitting on a bunch of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, everybody sees you.
No, I thought you wanted them to see my apron.
Yeah. Stand it. There it says. You might not be able to read this, folks, but it says it says wine takes the bitch right out of me. What happened to this screen?
Except I'm working today, so I'm not drinking any wine. I promise. What happened?
Well, Where'd our stream go? There we are. And everybody says, the beautiful Mrs. Cat, Samantha says. Yes, she is. Nicole Barbie, she's beautiful. Gary, inwards, anyone who talks bad to JP like that should not be allowed in here. Who's talking bad to JP? Where did JP gives us love and hearts here? I want to punch him in the... Who's this? Gary Inwards? Wait a minute. I don't know who you guys are talking about here. Microcap, if you know they will go up, why selling? Because I want to have some cash to buy with Monday morning. Let's see. Throw the bum out, Nicole. Not sure why I didn't see his posts. Who? JP Panic. I don't have anyone to talk to about my health stuff, and I do here with all of you. No one ever said don't talk about that. That guy has a stick up his ass and needs help getting it removed. Who? I feel like holding would have been. I'm not sure who they're talking. Wow, check those trend lines on that chart. It probably wasn't the radar. See, you're an awesome person. Please say anything you want anytime. I'm brand new, so I don't think you want to ask me, but I sold when it dropped hard because I was in pretty far thinking it would run later and got scared. I understand that. JP Panic, yes, thanks, Catfish, for your channel, and Tank for such awesome feedback when you felt like you don't have anyone to talk to about health issues. Oh, yeah. You guys care when I'm hurt and sick. I bring you guys everywhere. It makes me feel better. With Catfish on, I have him on during every doctor's appointment. I speak to all of you while I'm there. It makes me feel better. Yay! That's what I'm saying. Let's see here. We can talk about health stuff as much as we want until the day Cat says no, which he won't. And that's right. I won't.
No, he'll pray for you.
LB say talk about this manipulation is making my stomach hurt. I know it. I know it. Kat, are you just taking a loss on this and moving on? Yes, I am, Samantha. I'm going to take a loss and move on. Sometimes you just got to take a gut punch and you got to move on. All hail the queen, they say. Hello, boss lady, says Rusty Prater. Yes, Samantha, 29.12, hitting 29, and that's TNXP. Yeah, I told all these guys to buy this stock TNXP at $11, and now it's at 29, honey. Jason Snook, Mrs. Catfish, yes, there she is. Why are you sitting so far back in the background? Come on up here beside me.
This is comfy.
Well,
I'm leaning back.
Well, you can pull it up a little bit. There you go. Don't tear up the studio.
Well, it's kind of cramped in here.
I know there are several things around.
And I think this chair is getting loose.
All right. Hey, everybody. Okay, let's put this thing...
I have 2 pies in the oven, so I can't stay down here long. In case Ty wants burnt pies like he got burnt burgers the other day.
You know, honey, you're using the wrong terminology. It's not burnt. It's blackened. Blackened. Yes. That was started out in the restaurant industry when the first chef burnt someone's filet mignon. And he came out and said, we're going to introduce to you a whole new concept in beef. It's called blackened. Not burnt, blackened.
You sure that didn't happen with salmon first? Probably with salmon, and then everyone decided, oh, what's good on salmon is probably good on everything else.
I have no idea, but it was someone's mistake that made this new trendy blackened food. I love that. You can never burn anything again. You can just blacken it, folks. And you know what they say about once you go black.
Stop it.
But in my ruling, I vote for booting unless he sincerely apologizes. Who are you guys talking about that needs to make this apology? Because I'll make sure either he does or he's out of the tank. So who is it, please? Who is it? I don't know what they said, but if you guys are saying Cat now, I know what eases up your loss pains. Whenever you look at your queen, you feel better. That's right, Microcap. Yeah, Nicole, he said that to JP. Yeah, that's a forever kick. Who? Who said it? Steve of the Mountains, give me that char. Give me that char on the blackened. Yes, I'm proposing this weekend, Jason says. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, good. Wow. That's a big step.
Snoodgrass, I'm sorry, but you're going to Snoodgrass, you're out of here. It was nice knowing you on the channel.
What he said.
Snoodgrass.
Are you sure?
There it is. How come I don't see Snoodgrass's posts?
Yeah, see, neither do we, maybe.
Somebody's been moderating him. See, these people are moderators, Gary. So if he sees somebody say something bad, he can take their comment off. Gary can moderate. So we have 2 moderators here now.
He kicked him out already?
Yeah. So I don't see anything up here by...
Gary, did you already kick him out?
Well, Gary can't. He can only give them timeouts. There's Crash Sudnak. JP Panek, your mom's calling. Okay, I see that. Especially when you tell them the pain you feel and they don't believe you. Oh, boy. That is what I get when talking to docs. I feel like it's the schooling they are talking about. Yes, it does, JP. More like 6 doctors. Oh, my gosh. He's lost a lot of weight, honey. JP Panek has lost like 40 or 50 pounds, and he's not doing well.
Oh.
Let's see.
And he's in,
If I don't see any...
in Alaska? Which one is... Where's JP Panek?
Yeah, he's in Alaska. And he's taking surftriaxone. JP, the antibody I take is cedriaxone. You can also get natural antibodies out of things like garlic, and you can get natural antibodies out of broccoli. You can get natural antibodies out of a fruit that's purple fruit. What's that called? Pomegranate. Pomegranate is very, very, very high in antioxidants. I think it's one of the very highest you can get is pomegranate.
But cancer fighting.
You got
cancer?
It says here, Gary says, you can cure cancer with just apricot seeds. B12 is kryptonite to cancer. The pharmaceutical industry went after B12 so hard in the 1970s and early 1980s.
Yeah,
that's
you know
right.
what? They give B12 injections. So, gosh, that's not, if it's not good for you. And they're doing that now in, like, med spas. B12 injections. You can go in and get an IV.
Uh-huh. Yep, Alex Pachal says the entire market is one gigantic casino. Yep. Best health documentaries, Cancer, The Forbidden Cures, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, The Beautiful Truth, and Dying to Have Known. Okay? And Kata Polson, no, I'm not going to hold this stock. I'm not going to have a single share of it after today. I've had it with this SYTA and the manipulation of it. So now I will not be holding it, and I'm down. They're down to 350 now, so I'm just going to keep selling this thing. I'm just going to get out of it. And man, did they market manipulate this thing today. They killed us today, folks. They market manipulated the crap out of this stock. They halted it up 5%. It's just disgusting what they did to this stock, halting it up 5%. And I'm sorry that happened to us today, folks. We were up 2,000 on it this morning, and now we're down 2,260. And it's absolutely atrocious what they've done to the community today, to the market, retail market people today. What they did, what they allowed to happen today is absolutely horrible. What they allowed to happen today is absolutely horrible. Criminal is what it is. It should be criminal. So I'm selling these shares, and now I have $187 to buy with, and now I've got 172. You can see they're still attacking the shit out of this thing. So I'm selling it now at $550, and I'm going to sell it at $551. The time is 2:48, and I'm not here to say that this thing might not go to $10 right now, because it could. Huh?
What's the ding?
Those are dings saying I'm selling. See, 553 I just sold, 553. So each time I hit this, I'm selling. I got here chosen 20 shares at a time. So I'm selling 20 shares right here. And when I do, it puts the cash over here. So I just went up to 371 because the stock price is 268 a share right now, or whatever it is. No, that's how many shares I got. 2,686 shares. So look at this now. Watch where I sell here, folks. And the reason I only go out in these small increments, because now I'm selling at 555, and I was just selling at 550. So I'm going to stop selling 20 at a time, and I'm only going to sell 5 at a time. So I go in 5, and I'm going to hit sell. And I just sold at 554 a share. And I'm going to sell again now here and I'm selling at 554. Now watch what I'm going to do here, folks. I'm going to start working down from 566, and I'm going to put in a 5 sell share order there. I'm going to come in at 565 and sell there. Now see, they can see here. See what they're doing? They're seeing what I'm doing on the screen right there. They can see it all right there. All right. So now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put in a 564 sell. And just see that error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So right in the middle.
What does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know why the signal gets weak right in the center, but it does. And
What do you mean in the center?
in the middle of a stream. What's different now from 5 minutes ago when the stream was excellent? What just changed?
Right.
You know, that's what I want to know. So I'm going to send in all these 5 share orders here. So I'm working my way down to this. You can see I'm doing that.
I think you should think of a different platform.
And I'm coming in here again. Oh,
Sorry, baby. Okay, I'm leaving.
You are?
Well, I mean.
Oh, we got pies in the oven. We got pies in the oven.
You don't want to burn.
We don't want them blackened.
Yeah, no blackened rhubarb strawberry pies.
Ooh. Do we have any vanilla ice cream with it?
No.
Oh, dang. Can we put some heavy cream in the freezer?
I do have some whipped cream in the freezer.
Okay, let's just sell at market until they start coming up to my sell orders now. So sold at 552. And I'm getting out of this thing, folks. There's no way I'm going to hold this market manipulated stock. This thing is probably manipulated more than any stock I've seen in a very long time. And so I'm getting out of here. Yep, I'm out of here. Going to sell every share I got of this dang thing. I'm selling 5 at a time now. At $5.51 a share, folks. A stock I was up $2,000 on this morning that they froze when I was up $2,000. They froze it and halted it when I was up $2,000. And as soon as the halt ended, I was down $1,000. And now I'm selling at 555, 555, 555. And just the mere fact that so many people are wanting to buy at that number should tell you what's about to happen with this stock probably. Because they just wanted to buy all they could at 550 and now they're happy to pay 555. You see that? A lot of people just got through buying shares just then at 550 and now they're paying 554, 555. Wonder why that is. Oh, I know why, because that's on my buy-sell sheet, the 555. That's a buy number to buy there. We're approaching 3 o'clock. Will we see the buyers wait till 3, or will they come in after 3, or will they start in right now? That's what I want to know. I got sell orders right now all the way up to 590. I'll put in 590. Let's put some more in up here. This thing's rising, folks. It's probably going to go up over 6 before the close even. I'm going to try and sell 597, 598, 599. And what you really want to do here at 6, you want to put this in, but right here you want to change this order from auto send and go in here at this number here and put it in, edit, and then change this to, instead of day, good till cancel plus extended. And then put that order in, okay? Limit order, sell, good till cancel plus extended at 567. Confirm and send. Right? And so that way in the after hours, if they go up and they hit those numbers in after hours, then you'll sell up there in the after hours, okay? So anytime you want to sell in the after hours or in the pre-market at much higher numbers, put your orders in that fashion that I just showed you right there, okay? So let's just keep getting out of here now, 5 shares at a time. Sold at 549. Sold at 548. Sold 548. Pretty tough way to end your day, but a good week this week. But a tough way to end the week. Well, I'm up $1,000 this week though, so I'm happy about that. I'm up $1,000 this week. Looks like maybe they're going to try and take her down to a 533 close here. I guess I'm not going to get a buy at 477 or 488. I thought they'd go for that after they halted it up 5%. I've just never seen anything like that, folks. Halting a stock up 5%. I still think it can rocket, folks, so I'm just selling small shares here, 5 at a time. I think it can rocket. There we go. Now she's starting to climb. There she goes. Won't take long, folks. It won't be long. When will they start the FOMO is what you need to ask here. Is it going to start right now because they can't hold it at 550? Let me come in here and try to buy 550 now. Let me try and buy 551. Let's try and buy 552. Let's try and buy 553. Let's see if we can buy some 554 now. Let's see if we can get a 555 buy. No, but we can sell at 556 and 558 just now and 557. And let's see if we can buy a 556 now. Come on in. Now see if we can buy a 557 here. See if we can pick us up a 558. No, but we can sell at 561. Yeah, we can. Let's see if we can buy ourselves a $5.59 here now. Let's take away this sell order. Take away that one. Take away that one. Take away this one. We're going to sell 566 if we sell next time, folks. We're going to sell 566. Just bought a 558 just then. Huh. Wonder what happened to all the fake shares. Where have all the fake shares gone? Yeah. Where have all those fake shares gone? Long time ago. Where did all the manipulation shares go? I don't know. But watch her blow now. When will they ever learn? Are the shorts about to get really burned? Let's keep trying to buy 10 at a time. Come on in, the water's fine. Buying at market. And I'm going to fill now at 563. Holy crap. I guess I can't get these buy orders anymore. There's no more of those. They better halt this stock right now. They better halt it. It's only down 3% now. That's time to step in and halt it. It was just down 13%. It's made 10%. Oh, no, it's still down 13%. Well, no, they're not going to halt that. Oh, they're not going to halt it, folks. We got them running from the Catfish now. Just sold 565, folks. Just sold 566. Just bought 558 just then. 558 bought. 558 bought. 558 bought. Boy, you see that? I just sold a bunch at 566 there, and then I'm buying back at 558. 6 cents down, see? 6 cents is the pullback. 6 cents is the pullback, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game they're going to play now for the next hour and a half. And watch me sell these shares here, 50 at a time. And watch how I do this, folks. I'm going to sell 50 there. I'm going to sell 50 there. And watch how this works, folks. Just bought at 556. Going to sell 50 there. Because they're in a trade in a 6 cent trench now. And then we're going to come in over here, and we're going to try and buy 10 at a time. Buy them. And I'm going to buy right now at 555, I'm going to guess. And I just got a 556. Close enough. Going in again, market. Just got a 556 again. Just got a 554 just then, twice. Got another 554 just then. Man, look at them try to work this thing. Buying at 550 now. Man, the MMs are all over this thing, folks. The MMs are absolutely all over this stock. But now you know I just sold those shares at 554, 554, 555, and now I'm buying back at 549, 6 cents less. This is the way the market makers work, folks. 6 cents up, 6 cents down, 6 cents up, 6 cents down, 6 cents up, 6 cents down. You'll witness it. Watch it. Watch what they do now. Now we're going to sell here. 555. Going to sell 554. Going to sell 553. Come up to these higher orders up here. I'm going to get rid of some of these. Trading in two. It's in a too tight of a channel here now that they're trading it in. They're trading this thing in a big time channel here. Okay, come on, let's go. Buy at market. Buy at market. $5.48 I just bought. $5.48 I just bought again. $5.48 I just bought. $5.48 I just bought. $5.48 I just bought. $5.48 I just bought. I'm still waiting on them, folks. I've seen them run this stock up in the last 15 minutes $1 before, so I'm just going to sit here and keep buying because I've seen them do it before. I've seen them wait and hold out and hold out and hold out and not buy, not give the impression that they're interested. They're not interested. They're not interested. They're not interested. And all of a sudden, they're very freaking interested. Okay? They get very freaking interested here in the last few minutes. I've seen it before, and I'm looking to see it happen again now. A lot of non-interested parties suddenly getting a lot of interest in this stock. Just like this morning, there was a lot of non-interested parties running it down to the 520s, and then all of a sudden, very many interested parties to run it up to $7 where they halted it. I see that in the cards again, man. Somebody wanted it at 7. Somebody wanted it bad at 7. Somebody wanted to keep buying it at 7 and 7.30 and 7.40 and 7.50. They wanted to keep buying it. They wanted to keep buying it. They were stopped from buying it. Now I'm going to take this sell order away. Now I'm going to buy at market. Just bought at $5.49. Just bought at $5.48. KY flag is in at 547.5. KY flag at 54741, folks, right there. The KY flag, 54741. Just filled at 548. And now they've raised the KY from 54741 to 54795. See that? 54795 from 54751. Filled at 548 now. Filled at 548 again. MMs sure are trying to hold this thing under 550 for some reason. Filled at 548 again with the bid 547 and the ask 548. Bid 547, ask 548. Amazing that they would halt a stock up when it's 5% up and then not halt it when it's 17% down, people. Halt a stock up 5%, but fail to halt it when it's down 17%. You like that? Halt a stock when it's up 5%, but don't care if it falls 17%. Halt the stock when it's up 5%. Let it fall 17 without halting it at all. How do you like them apples? Halt the stock up 5% at $7 a share. And then let it fall 17%. And then now it's fallen 20%, folks. It's fallen 20%. And they're not going to step in here and stop this thing. They're not going to halt this thing. You think they're going to halt this thing when you're down 18%? No, they're only going to halt it when you're up 5%, people. Oh, God. It's at 544 now. When will it all end? Oh, shit. Now it's 546, folks. And the ask is 548 again. Listen, folks, if this thing starts to move on up quickly here, which I expect that it's about to do, I'm not going to sell this. I'm going to hold on to it because then I'll have the true inclination. Man, was this thing manipulated today? So if this thing starts to really rocket here this afternoon, right now, like I think it's about to do, I might not sell it. I might hold it. Because it looks to me like she's getting ready to boil over here. Especially with just seeing that real pop down right there. And that's the drop before the pop, or sometimes smell the dip, buy the dip and smell the rip. And that might be what's about to happen right now because the bid is 544, the ask is 548. I was just filling a bunch of shares at 539, 540, 542, 543, 544. And now the bid is 548 and the ask is 553, folks. Now the bid is, I'm filling at 551 now. Just was filling at 540 moments ago. Now 551. And there she's done, folks. That's the end of this. That's the end of this. And I'm going to take away that sell order, take away that sell order, take away that sell order, take away the 555. And here she goes, folks. Let's just keep buying it here. Filling now at $5.51 a share. If they can't hold 551, it'll probably go to 6. Filling at 549 now. And there's a dedicated reason, I guess, to hold it at 550. I don't know what it is, but they're making a big effort to try to do that here. Even though the ask just went to 553. And filling now at 550, folks. Filling now at 550 again. 551 now. Let it get away from them. Let it get away. Filling 551 again. It'll be critical to break over 550 here. Filling at 551 again. The bid is 548. The ask is 553. The bid is 547. The ask is 553. This is to hold it at 550, folks. It's being manipulated. The bid is 548. The ask is 553. They can't even get a 550 anymore. The bid is 549. The ask is 553. I just filled at 551. The bid is 549. The ask is 553. The bid is 549. The ask is 553. The bid is 540. The bid is 553. The ask is 555. Filled at 554. Filled at 558 now. And here we go, folks. Let's start selling here, 50 at a time. Just sold 562. Just sold 563. Just sold 563. I'm going to take these orders away at 564, 565. I'm going to come in 5 shares at a time here. Buy at market. Send it in. Just filled at 560. Buying. Just bought at 559. Just bought 558. Wow, man. Unbelievable, folks. 558. You should expect this, folks. They're trading in a trench right now. They're trading in a trench with a bid of 551 and the ask 560. $551, $559 is where they are, trying to get 555 shares as much as they can. And I just filled at 557 instead. Sorry, shorts. And I'm filling now at 557 again, unfortunately, shorty. And now I'm filling at 557 again, shorty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm sorry. I can't tell you how saddened I am. 557 again I just filled. That sucks for you. 557 again I just filled. I know that really sucks for you. 557 I just filled again. Don't know why you've got your KY flag at 557.6. But she just rose beyond that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your luck, shorty. Filling now at what number? 557 again. Nice. Filling at 557. I love it. Give me another one there. Come on, shorty. Come on, shorty. Come on, shorty. 557. Thank you. I've seen this number accumulated all day long, folks. Accumulated all day long at 557. Somebody's happy to buy here, like me. I can only presume because they can assume the price is going to go way, way higher to come Monday because of today's manipulation. I guess they're just figuring. What? Monday, the market's not open. That's right, Memorial Day. Filling now at 557. Bid is filling now at 557 still. Who's got all this? Who's got all the gumption for this stock at 557 today? Huh? Who's got all the desire and want for 557 shares of this stock this afternoon? Who wants to keep accumulating here at this number now? That's what I want to know. Who's so dead set on buying this at 557 a share this afternoon? Huh? Who's making all the effort to buy all these shares at 557? You should be wondering that. You should be wondering that. And you should also wonder why the price isn't at 533 where it was at lunchtime today. This is the new place to accumulate, not 533, not 544, not 550, but 557, folks. This is the new number to accumulate it at. Still got 40 minutes left for this thing to go freaking bitch crazy this afternoon. Filling now at 557 still. Don't know why. Did they halt it now? They halted it at 557. Have they halted it now at 557 so they can keep it here at 557 all afternoon until the closing? See it? Okay, beautiful. Be careful. Watch out for the deer. Amazing. Somebody's awfully happy to be buying shares now at 557 that was able to buy them earlier at 533, but now they're happy to accumulate at the number 557 instead of 533. That should tell you something, folks. That should tell you something, folks. $556 I just got. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I still think they're going to run it up, folks. There's a 555 for the last time. I picked it up. I just got a 555 for the very last time, folks. I got a 555 there for the very last time. 555 right there, folks. Beautiful. Well done, Shorty. Very well accumulating at this number. I love to accumulate along with you at 555. I see your bid, 552. Ask 558. What a coinky dink. What a coinky dink that you would have your bid at 552, 558 so you could get a 555 accumulation. Yep, look at it. 555, down 14%, but they're not going to halt it, people. They're not caring about 14% down. They'll only halt it when it's 5% up, people. They'll only halt the stock when it's 5% up. They don't care if it's 14% down this afternoon. And I'm not going to stop telling you about that. I'm going to keep making sure that everybody knows that they're not going to try to stop a stock down 14%. They'll only stop it to protect everybody when it's up 5%. Don't want anybody to get taken advantage of and lose 5%, folks. But if you want to lose 15%, fine. Go ahead. We don't care. We don't care a bit about you if you lose 15% today, but we'll halt it when you're up 5%, folks. That's the name of the game. Jeez, now they can't even get a 555 buy. It's at 556 now. That's why I'm going to keep buying this shit. 556 again I just got. Sorry, monkey manipulators. 556 I'm going to fill again on you. Sorry. Yep, 556 again. Dang, man, that sucks for you, shorts. They say that's all right. We'll throw out a 533 bid now to get a 555 buy. Yeah. They'll throw out a 537 to get some, see if they can buy some at 544 now. See if they can get a few last shares at 544 at 325 today. Yeah. 546. That sucks. Now 547. That sucks even worse, shorts. 547 again. That's horrible, shorty. 548 now. Ugh. What's the difference bid ask? 545. 537, 540 ask. 536 bid, 539 ask. Oh my gosh, folks. They have been coming after this thing all day long since this morning when they stopped at 5% up. But now it's 17% down and they don't give a damn, folks. They'll stop a stock up 5% today, but they don't give a shit if it falls 17%. They're going to let it keep falling, folks. They don't care. They don't care about you and how much you lose. They only care about the market makers and how much they'll lose. Filling now at 541 a share. Now 542 a share. 542 a share. Still got a half an hour for this thing to start its run, folks. The deception until then continues. The shakeout continues this afternoon on a Friday afternoon. The shakeout continues. At least for now, they're trying to shake them all out. Let me get one more share here at 544, please, before we go on off. 543. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a great number there, 543, folks, to buy shares at. This thing's going to go back up over 6. 541 I just filled now. Almost 330 now, folks. Almost 330. $541 I just filled. And that's the end of my buying, ladies and gentlemen. I got it as low as I could, 539 just then. And that's as low as I can buy it right now, I guess. 539. $537.38. Well, guys, you know I got on your buy sheet, buy at the 38. And they've driven it all the way down, 17% now, and it's at a 38. All right, that's all I can tell you. It's at a 38 and they're down 17%. And now it's at 44. So that was it, I guess. I guess they were trying to get a 38 by there. 537.01. Now it's filling at 538. The bid is 537. The ask is 544. The bid is 538. The ask is 546. The bid is 540. The ask is 554. The bid is 540. The ask is 553. And it's filling at 553, folks. The bid is 540. The ask is 552. The bid is 540. The ask is 549. Also, they can get some 544 buys, folks. They're trying for 544 buys. The bid is 540. The ask is 545. The bid is 540. The ask is 554. The ask just went up to 554. The bid is 544. The ask is 554. I'll buy there. The bid is 544. I just filled at 549 just then. The bid is 544. The ask is 554. And the reason it is because they're trying to hold this under 550 for the options players, folks. That's the reason it's filling now at 549. The bid is 545. The ask is 554. And that's so they can get 499, 499, 549, 549, 549. The bid is 545. The ask is 550. The bid is 545. The ask is 550. You think they're trying to hold this thing under 550 till the close? So they don't have to pay options? The bid is 546. The ask is 550. Buy market. Send it in. The bid is 546. I'm filling at 548 now. The filled at 548 again. The bid is 546. The ask is 550. The bid is 546. The ask is 550 still. Filling at 548, folks. The bid is 546. The ask is 548. Man, look at the determination to hold this thing under 550, folks. The bid is 546. The ask is 547. And there's just nowhere else to push it down, folks. If the bid's 546 and the ask is 547, there's no gap anymore, folks. It's at the end of its rope here. The bid is 546. The ask is 547. I don't know what they think they're going to do here. Filling at 547 on the ask, not the bid. The bid is 546. The ask is 547. And now 26 minutes left. How long can they hold it here? The bid 546, ask 547, filling at 546.99, filling at 546.99. Oh my gosh, that's not good. But bid is 546, ask is 547, filling at 546.99, 546 and a half. Bid is 546, ask is 547. I guess you can't get any more manipulative than that, folks. A penny separation now. Doesn't leave any room for any more manipulation. And now the bid just went to 547.49. I'm coming in. That's the camel's back that just got broken. Just filled at 548 now. Coming in again here. Just filled at 543 as the market makers still chop at it. Their agenda is to hold this thing under 550, folks, and now the bid is now 540 and the ask is 549. The bid is 541 and the ask is 549. The bid is 541, the ask is 549. The bid is 541, the ask is 549. The bid is 546, the ask is 549. I'm coming in. The bid is 546, the ask is 548. I just filled at 547, and there's nowhere else for it to go, folks. The bid keeps coming up. The ask has been dropped. There's nowhere else for it to go. Now the ask is 550 and rising. Yes, the bid is 550 now. The bid is 546. The ask is 550. The bid is 546. The ask is 550. The bid gets dropped to 537, and the ask is 549. And this is definitely going to be a stock that's going to be stopped from going over 550 by the market makers. For now, it's going to be stopped for now. But for how long in the after hours, or what will happen in the after hours once they get their 550 close or below? What's going to do that? What will it do then, I'm wondering. Just looking at this manipulation, the way they've done this all day long today, just makes me wonder, how high will it go? How high will it go? Going to try to undercut it there and take the bid down to 541, 538 now. 537, 536. 1 penny back and forth is how they do this, folks. Bid is 536, ask 537. Time is 3:37. The bid has just come up to 537. The bid is 537. The ask is 541. The bid is 537. Ask is 538. Bid is 537. Ask is 538. Nowhere else for it to go, folks. The bid is 535, 537, 535, 537. 536, 541. There she goes up. They just went from 537 ask to 541 ask. When will it run out? When will the fake run out? When will all the fake be gone? Bid is 536, ask 541. Bid is 536, ask is 541. Bid is 537 now. Bid is 539. And I'll buy right there. Send. Bid 539, ask 541. Bid 539, ask 541, and I can't even buy because I'm down so much. 539, 541, folks. Bid 539, ask 541. And I've already told you, folks, I'm not going to... Oh, the bid just went to 549. I mean, the ask just went to 549 from 541 to 540. Now the bid is 541, and the ask is 546. The bid is 541. The ask is 546. And that's all just to get a 544 close, folks. They're trying for a 544 close or a 550 close. 549 would be very happy for them to close it today at 549. And the bid is 542 now. And they're trying to get a 544 close. The bid is 542. The ask is 546. For 544 is the number to close. Bid is 542. Ask is 546. Bid is 542. Ask is 546. Bid 542. Ask 546. They're filling orders at 544 over and over and over here, folks. And I want to see what this volume is now. I want to see the volume on this. SYTA. A Peasley, nine, how many? Hold on. Why do you halt a stock up 5% today, SEC? And then you don't care if it falls 16%. Why do you halt a stock up 5% and not give a shit if it falls 16? Folks, it's really something to see this, isn't it? Look how far they let it fall without stopping it. But as soon as it went from this line all the way down to here without stopping it, but from this line up to there, they had to stop it, see? They'll let it fall twice as far without stopping it. And when it goes up halfway as much as it fell, they'll halt it, see? That's right. Look, did they halt it this morning when the price was at 747? Did they halt it this morning at 4:24 in the morning when the price was at 766 a share? Did they halt it at 766 this morning? I don't frickin' think so. In fact, I know they didn't, because you can see the next minute it dropped, and the next minute it dropped, and the next minute it dropped, and the next minute it dropped. They didn't halt this mother when it was up to 766 this morning in the pre-market. But let it go up to $7 in the daytime session. It has to be halted there, people. It has to be halted at 725. Don't care about 766 in the pre-market, but you got to halt that thing at 725 during the day. Man, oh man, folks. Gosh, dang it. Well, I hope you sold SOFI with me at 1320 today. You always got to know to get out there. You can always buy back at 1308 after you sell 1320. So I hope you sold it with me there. The S&P read today barely. The Dow barely read. The NASDAQ barely read. And the Russell barely read. None of them even down 0.5% today. Not a single one of them down except the NASDAQ, barely over 0.5%. Oh, jeez, what's happening here at 549 price there? 541, 549, 541, 549. Huh? 541, 549. Jeez, look at that thing jumping, folks. Uh-oh. Huh. SOFI with a new record high 1,004 institutional owners. Let's refresh the page and see if it's even higher now. That's an all-time high, folks. 950, 26, 28. Documents. Institution. There we go. Institute's data. All right. So we've got 1,004, 950, 26, 1,004, 950, 26, 28 still. I'm going to guess that because it only went up once. That makes sense. Number of shares is 560, 278, 848. 560, 278, 848. All right. So that's a 130,000 share increase on the into the institutional shares held. 278, 848 minus 148, 771 equals 148,000 shares to institutions. 148,771. Nice. And that number will be green. There it is. And institutional now has gone from 5068 to 5069. 50.69. Very nice. And now we're only down negative 2.11. All right. What this means over here is most recent quarter, there were fewer institutions buying in over the most recent quarter by 2%, 2.6, now 2.5, now 2.5, now 2.11. So we're about to go into positives again on the institutional buy-ins. And so let me save this right here first before I do anything else. Sometimes I get myself caught in this trap here, folks, where I move this thing up too far, and then it gets where I can't grab it and pull it down. Oh, hell. I'm going to have to save it here. I can't even get the damn screen over where I can see it to save it. Oh, Lordy, I tell you, sometimes this two-screen thing can be a real hassle. It's moved up onto this top screen, the top of the box, and I can't move it. And I really would like to be able to get over to where I can see the other side of the screen so I can save the frickin' thing, but it won't let me. Oh my gosh, this silly ass thing. There we go, I grabbed it. Yay! Save. And close. Out of here. Yeah, whatever. I need to view the files later, you dumbass thing. All right. Well, what a day here, folks. What a day of manipulation in the market. I'm proposing this weekend, Steve of the Mountains, Gary Edwards, Snodgrass. Hey, T, your spreadsheets jump backwards from May to April. Your spreadsheet jumps backwards from May to April. No, I just dated it April the 9th. I just filed this. I saved the file so I'd know the last time that I made changes to it. It's not jumped back. My spreadsheet is fine. And let's go over here and look at this SYTA. Yep, this has been petered on down. Try and get a 533 close. Don't mind that it's down 1.13%, people. Pay no attention to the fact it's down 1.13 here, all right? That's not to be noticed. And don't pay any attention that they'll halt a stock up 5%, but they don't give a shit if it falls 17%, folks. Don't pay any attention to that today. That a stock can be halted up 5%, but they don't give a flying frick if it falls 17%. You keep that in your mind, everybody, today. A very good lesson learned today. The stock market is freaking rigged, okay? They don't want the stock to go over 5%, and so they'll halt it, but they don't give a shit if it falls 17%. And that's just the way it is, people, and you need to learn this very valuable lesson today. Okay? This is what you've taken away from today's manipulation move. You learned something today, and you lost money because of it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the way the cookie goes sometimes. And now I'm going to start getting out of this son of a bitch, because really, I thought by now, even at least, they would have started running the stupid thing up. But I'm going to start getting out of it, and I'm going to get out 50 shares at a time until I don't have any more. So I'm going to sell now 50 shares, and I'm going to sell them until I have no more, folks. And I'm going to learn from this lesson today. I'm going to learn big time from this lesson. And I won't let it happen to me again. It'll never happen to me again with this stock, because I'll never trade this stock again. And somebody's manipulating this stock big time. They've got manipulation all over this thing. They have absolute manipulation all over it. And so I'm done with this. SYTA. This is being manipulated big time in every situation. Every time manipulation occurs, you just have to be ready for it. And I'm okay here, folks. I'll be all right. I'm just going to keep selling shares here until I don't have any more of this piece of shit stock that was manipulated the hell out of today. So I'm out of here one at a time, folks. I'm getting on out of here. And I do not care. I don't care about it anymore. I'm done. I'm done with this stock. I just sold it to 537. I just sold at 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 537. I'm going to sell again at 537. I do not give a shit. I don't like being manipulated around. I don't like being toyed with. I don't like being played with, and I do not like being lied to, and I do definitely not like being by the SEC. I'm getting manipulated today by the SEC, people. I got manipulated today by this SEC. Yeah, I got manipulated today by the SEC, who decided to stop this stock from running up 5%. And now they're going to let it sell 17% down this afternoon. And I'm getting out of it. I could care less if it goes to $10 or $20. I don't want to hear about anybody mention this stock to me again. This stock, I don't want to hear any mention of it ever again to me. If it goes to $20 on Monday, I don't want to hear about it on Tuesday. I don't want to hear it. Don't even mention it to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. And even if it did, they would take it down to $5 after that. They'd halt it and they'd take it down after that, folks. It doesn't matter. And now I've got $3,400 to buy with on Tuesday. And I'm going to find, and by the way, just so you know, I just want you to know that on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, the market is not going to be closed, is open on Monday. We'll see you Tuesday morning. But like I said, a nice, valuable lesson learned today about the fact that the SEC wants to step in when you're up $2,000 and give a chance for the market makers to manipulate the price down, so as soon as the halt ends, you're down 1,100. And just be aware of that, folks, and we'll learn from this lesson today. We'll learn from this very valuable lesson today. And we will learn, well, we learned from one yesterday. The stock market will close a stock at a quarter till. They'll halt a stock at a quarter till, folks. And if they'll halt a stock at a quarter till, they'll also stop it when it's up 5%, people. Trust me. And lesson learned today, folks. Very, very nice lesson learned. And I now have 940 shares left of this piece of shit stock, and I lost $194 on it today. It says over here, since I opened the account, I'm down $217 on it. And yeah, I'm down $2,400 today, but since I opened the position, I'm only down $198 now. And I got $5,000 to buy with on Tuesday. I'm going to just sell the rest of this. This turd isn't going anywhere. It's got market manipulator all over this damn thing. They let it go up. They let this stock swing $4 yesterday without halting it, and today it went $1.20 and they halted it. That's right, folks. They let it go from 488 low yesterday to 986 without halting it. But today it went up $1.20 something and they halted it. Pretty sad, folks. Pretty damn sad. I'm almost out of it now. And by the way, you can look here. My dollar cost average is $5.50 a share on this. $5.50 a share is my dollar cost average. So I'm not really that far down. It's only at $5.40 right now, but whatever. Now my dollar cost average is $5.49. And you can see here, I only lost $22 since I opened this position. Down $23 since I opened the position. Down 16 since I opened the position, folks. Down $4.95 since I opened the position. And I have now 90 shares left of this POS. And let's go see if I have any orders up here for sale. I do not. And now I have 41 shares of this stock left, and I'm going to sell 39. And look at it, 2 cents below my dollar cost average, folks, at the end of the day. 2 cents below my dollar cost average. 2 cents below my dollar cost average at the end of the day, people. And look at that. Since I opened the position, I made $5.48, folks. Even though I'm down $2,500 today, since I opened the position, I made $5.48. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's the closing bell, ladies and gentlemen, and I am going to get my list out of all of you people who donated this week. And Brunette or Die, thank you. Brunette or Die, JP Panek, thank you many times. Tommy Monster, thank you for your monster position subscription, Tommy. Jeff Presley, Jay, thank you. Rick Hard, Austin Shellhammer, Tom, thank you. Kim Pena Macias with a $50 donation. Thank you for your 10 entries into this drawing today. Rusty Prater, thank you for your 2 entries. Thomas Maroney, thank you for yours. Let me just check and make sure no one sent me any Cash App money today, which I would be shocked to see with a horrible performance today, but whatever. Once in a while it happens, folks. And I'm checking now to see, and no, Michael O'Banion. All right. Thank you, Michael. Michael paid me some money today. Where's my doggone pin? Ugh. Well, we were up $2,000 this morning. Victor Marmaleo, thank you. Your name goes in on this too. Victor Marmaleo. Thank you, Victor. Victor. Thank you very much. All right. Now, if you did not hear your name just then please let me know, because I want to make sure that everybody's in. Gary Inwards. All right. Thank you, Gary. Gary Inwards. Anybody else want to chip in and get your name on the drawing list? We've got only about 30 people today on the drawing list. So thank you, Gary Inwards. I don't know why it won't let me give you a thumbs up, like on the thumbs up. I don't know why. It let me do the other ones, but it won't let me do yours now. No. Get out of here. All right. There we go. Gary Inwards. Come on. You'll get them next week, Sammy. Yep. Gar, hope we'll all have a good week next week. Yeah, we will. We will. Well, we're all out. 2 shares left of this piece of shit. And I ended up making $5.48 on it. All right, let us now get the scissors out. And we will... We'll cut up these names, and we're going to put them into the lucky hat here, folks, in the lucky hat. So hopefully you will get lucky today on the drawing. And let's just make this page bigger so you guys can see what I'm doing here. There we go. If anybody else has made any donations that I missed, please let me know so I can make sure that you are taken care of here. Somebody donated $5 yesterday that I missed in the morning, and I didn't ever see who did that, so I'm sorry about that. But if you were the one that gave me $5 yesterday morning, let me know. All right, here we go. And as I've already said to you guys, even if you don't win the drawing today, I have, even if you don't win this drawing today, I have a tackle box down here full of names, And you're going to get another drawing to be in here at the end of the year at Christmas. And if you don't win today in this drawing, your name is going to go into this tackle box that has probably a couple thousand in here already. And I don't know about thousands, but there definitely is a huge number of drawings in here for the Christmas drawing now. All right, so let's get together now and find out who today's winner is going to be. And we will start the new drum roll that we have. And that is right here. And this will be quick drum roll for everybody. And we're going to turn on this thing here. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, pulling it out right now. Let's see who the lucky winner is. J.P. Panick. J.P. Panick, you are the lucky winner today. J.P. Panick. Congratulations, J.P. Panick. And everybody else is going to go in this tackle box right here. J.P. Panick. Congratulations. And we'll close this up now. All right. J.P. Panick. Congratulations to you, you lucky winner. Whoa, yeah, J.P. He deserves it, ladies and gentlemen. He really does. All right. J.P. Panick, you're going to get a shirt that's going to have some healing powers in it. All right? And you'll have to send me an email, J.P. Panick. Cat, I think K. J.P. Panick, P-A-N-I-K. Yes, it is K. That is right. J.P. Panick with a K. All right. Well, folks, I'm going to click no thanks on this and then go back here. Dooba-dooba-doo. And no thanks right there. And we'll have this drum roll ready for next time. All right, everybody. Let me now put this computer over here to sleep. And so we're going to go over here, power, and we're going to go sleep. There we go. And now you're sleeping over here. All right. So that one's asleep. And congratulations, everybody who was with me today that hopefully made some money trading some other stocks other than this POS I was on all day. But man, oh man, did we have a good profit this morning. I guess we should have took it before the SEC saved us. I guess we should have taken all that profit this morning before the SEC saved us, huh? Yeah. Damn good thing they stepped in and saved us from all that profit we were making. I wonder who was in charge of that. I wonder who was in on the cahoots, and I wonder who got paid to pull the plug on that 5% up today. I wonder how much money went into their pockets. Or I'll try to tell him on Discord this week. Who? We can tell him on Monday because he's at the store right now. Who? JP went to the store, so he will find out when he finds out. Okay, Kat, I think JP is at the store right now. Okay, well, I'll make sure and let him know. I got his email. I'll send him an email to let him know that he won the drawing today. Now, in regards to SOFI, I do want to take a quick look and see how that one ended up today. So let me look at SOFI quickly here, where that ended up today. And I hope you sold that with me at the highs today, 13.20. You saw me put those sell orders in there, folks. And my. So the stock price closed at 540, and my dollar cost average was 548, folks, today. See that? What do you know? And I think the last sell price that filled was 547. But my average price was $5.48, folks. So I didn't take that big of a hit on it. TNXP over 29 and after hours. Thank you, Gary. Yep, markets are closed Monday, Nicole, so probably Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday. We'll see you guys Tuesday. I'm going to get on out of here now. I appreciate you being here with me today, and we got it handed to us today, folks. They handed it to us. They really did. They whooped us good. And I want to look at this money market right now, and I want to see are they still, well, we won't be able to find out yet, but they are starting to return into the equities market now, so that could affect, as someone said earlier, could make the price fall for a little while they come in. All right, so I'm going to close out the money market situation there. I don't need that. I'm going to close out the money flow, which is coming into the market strong. Today, we see a new all-time high institutional ownership of 1,004 institutions. And it was good to see that the shorts returned yesterday. Yesterday, the shorts on SOFI returned a bunch of shares. And they actually returned, let's see how many yesterday. SOFI. Oh, before we go, I want to show you folks one other thing before we step away here today. I want to show you guys one other thing because there's 33 of you here, but I want you to see this. And this is Google. And we're going to go to Axios and see if we can find this for you guys to see before we go today. AXIOS. Axios rankings. Top 100. And this was put out, I believe, yesterday. This is a Harris poll. The Harris poll put out yesterday. Top 100 stocks in the Harris poll for brand name recognition. I will wait. And what I'm looking for here is the top 100 brands with the largest decline in reputation score from 2019 to 2025. But what I want to find is the brands with the top 100 and the brands, I don't know why they're not showing it right here. Here it is. This is it right here, folks. This is what I want you to see right here, okay? This company rates, this survey is the result of a partnership between Axios and Harris Poll to gauge the reputation of the most visible brands in America based on 20 years of Harris Poll research. Now remember, SOFI's only been in existence since, 2011 or something, maybe? Let me make sure on that. Wikipedia, SOFI. Founded in 2011. All right. So here's what I want you to be aware of. Take a look at this, folks. These are the most brand recognition in America today. And look right here, folks. These are the order of them. You can see the order of these. And these are the biggest company recognition in America today. And I want you to see that right down here, you've got Best Buy and Kroger and Dell and Netflix and Capital One. You've got Nike. You've got Google and Alphabet and SOFI in the number 41 spot, folks. SOFI in the spot for number 41 ahead of PepsiCo for name recognition in the United States, above FedEx, above General Motors, above American Express, above Delta Airlines. And ladies and gentlemen, SOFI is getting more and more recognition. And guess who's not on this list? Robinhood. Robinhood is not even on the top 100 list, folks. Robinhood's not there. You got Volkswagen down here, CVS Pharmacy, Uber, eBay, Ford Motor Company at number 60, Pfizer at 61, and you've got Macy's and ExxonMobil and Target, and you've got SoFi up here in spot number 41, just below Alphabet and Google. Huge news, people. Huge news for SoFi to get that kind of net recognition. Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it. I see all that flowing, and I appreciate it. So, guys, this is good news for SoFi. I wanted to share this with you today. This is important to recognize that SoFi has leapt upwards in name recognition, brand recognition, and are now in number 41, above, right below Alphabet and Google. He says, I don't know how to wave. If you click on the chat next to the little smiley face, once you click on the smiley face, you'll see emojis and you can put up wave. You can type in the word wave. It says search emojis. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Hold on. Right here. So what you got here, down here in the chat, right here, you click right here, chat, click that thing there. And when you click this little smiley face in the next to the chat, then you can search right here and you can put wave. And there it is. And then you click like that, bam, and then you just put it in, boom. And there it is. And you go bam like that. See how I did that? Gary, you know how to wave now, my man. And you can put in a wave, and then you can put in a star if you want to by putting STAR, and then you can put in a star like this. Wow. See that? And then you can click that, boom, and you got a wave and a star. Cat, he was talking about Discord, LOL. Oh, okay. Well, all right, everybody. Well, I'm going to end this stream right now. I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Congratulations, JP Panick, on your winning drawing today. And I love each and every one of you. I hope you have a great long weekend. And I want you to know that usually shorts don't like to hold positions over extended weekends. So it kind of really surprised me to see them go so hard at this one, SYTA today, because they usually do not like to hold over an extended weekend. They don't. And, well, anyway, we'll see you guys Tuesday, 8:48 a.m. Hold on. Hello, beautiful.
Hey, I did all those returns, except they wouldn't take the pants that I had bought because they said I had to print out the label. So I emailed you the label to print out. If you could print it out, I can take them back tomorrow before I go to work.
Okay.
Are you done with work today? Or
no, I'm still on here. I'm about to hang up now. I was just saying goodbye to everyone.
Well, let me say goodbye to everyone, too.
All right. Well.
Bye, everyone. I hope you guys all have a great and safe Memorial weekend.
All right.
Oh, 127 was so backed up, Ty. Like, if I was going back home right now, you wouldn't see me for 5 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
It was stopped traffic.
Oh, no.
Everyone is heading up north.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, for Memorial Day weekend, yep. Going up to Houghton Lake and Higgins Lake and all the other lakes up there. All right. Well, yep, Torch Lake.
Yeah, Torch Lake. Have a safe weekend, everybody.
Yep, everybody. Mrs. Cat says, yes, they're all saying, thank you, Queen Cat. Thank you, Queen Cat.
I need a Queen Cat shirt that fits me. The other one you got too small.
All right, I'll get you another one.
So I can't even wear it.
Don't worry. I like you without shirts. All right. Yeah, King and Queen Cat. Thank you, Kat. Everyone have a nice day and a long weekend. That's right, Annalise Godoy. We'll see everybody Tuesday, 8:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I hope that you all have a great and safe weekend. Gary Inward says, you too, Mrs. Cat. I hope you have a success in all your financial endeavors. And last but not least, everyone, I hope that you are all surrounded in love, because you deserve it, everybody. God bless you all. We'll see you Tuesday, 8:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to now end this stream. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. End stream, yes.